Hi, I'm Andy with Simple Numbers Bookkeeping for real estate agents, teams, and brokerages. I'm going to talk about what bookkeeping is and tips on getting started. Let's dive in. So, what is bookkeeping anyway? Well, bookkeeping is the process of tracking your income and expenses. That's it. Now, I know what you might be thinking. I can't afford a CPA to work with on a monthly basis, or I don't have time to track all my business financials. I have outlined 5 simple steps to help you get started with your real estate business bookkeeping. First, you must open a business bank account. If you're a sole proprietor, you're not legally required to do this step, but if you want clean and easy books, I highly recommend having a separate bank account for your business. Even more so for other business types like LLCs or C Corps. Furthermore, consider the headache you'll avoid at tax time by having a separate account instead of cycling through your year's deposits and expenses and trying to remember what was personal versus business. Everything will be centralized in your business bank account. Second, set up a bookkeeping system or hire us here at Simple Numbers to handle all the books on your behalf. Bookkeeping is an ongoing process for every business. It should be completed at least monthly to stay on top of your finances. One great way to establish a bookkeeping system is to invest in accounting software like QuickBooks. A program like QuickBooks allows you to perform monthly, weekly, and even daily bookkeeping tasks. The best part is that most of these programs enable you to connect your business bank account, which makes tracking income and expenses easier and less time consuming. The third step in setting up your books is setting up a system of classification for your expenses. We call this a chart of accounts, or COA. This is basically your list of accounts that you'll use to define each of your transactions. As transactions are coming in, they'll need to be placed in the appropriate category. You'll also want to follow the best practice of drilling down even more into what each transaction is. For example, perhaps you do several types of online lead generation for your team. You might want to consider creating subcategories for marketing and lead generation like Zillow, YLOPO, Google Ads, Facebook ads, and more. This way, you can track how much you're spending in each category in accounting and also track your return on investment for each lead source. The fourth and next step in setting up your books is to reconcile your accounts each month. Reconciling your transactions is the practice of determining any difference between the bank balance shown in your bank statement and in your bookkeeping system. You want to make sure that none of these transactions are missing or double counted in your bookkeeping system. The fifth step in setting up your monthly bookkeeping process is to prepare financial statements, specifically the balance sheet, income statement, and cash flow statement. The balance sheet shows your outstanding balance of assets, liabilities, and equity. The income statement, or P&L, shows your profit or loss for a specific period. The cash flow statement shows the movement of your cash related to your financing, investing, and operating activities. Each of these reports should be prepared and reviewed at least monthly. Finally, there is very little point in doing all of these steps if you aren't going to use the information to make better business decisions. The textbook definition of accounting is centered around one major concept: business decision making. As a business owner, you are faced with business decisions day in and day out. And in any decision you make, there are considerations mostly related to your finances. Would X add value to my company? Can I afford X right now? What are the financial implications of X? X being a decision you're considering. Ultimately, the answers of these types of questions and more are found in your bookkeeping. So to recap, bookkeeping is simply the tracking of your income and expenses. To get started with bookkeeping, you need to first open a business bank account. Second, set up a bookkeeping system. Third, set up your chart of accounts to classify your expenses. Fourth, reconcile all of your business transactions monthly. Fifth, prepare financial statements. And sixth, implement business decisions that are derived from your bookkeeping based on the 5 simple numbers. There you have it. You've just learned the basics of bookkeeping in your real estate business. Simple, right? If all of this sounds a bit overwhelming, you may want to consider engaging an experienced bookkeeper like us here at Simple Numbers. A CPA can help, but most don't understand the real estate business intimately. Here at Simple Numbers, we understand the complexities of the business because, unlike a CPA or a general accountant, we've actually built a successful real estate business ourselves. I hope you found this video useful and interesting. If you'd like a free, confidential financial consultation, please visit us at simple-numbers.com. Until next time, take care.